Pancakes and syrup, pancakes and syrup, it's breakfast time. Pancakes and syrup, pancakes and syrup, pancakes and syrup, it's breakfast time. Eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up, yum 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 yum, eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up, yum yum, eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up, syrup, pancake syrup.
All right, so for the second time in 4 years, mind you, I have no criminal record and no fucking clue what's going on. My attorney, Nick Albuquerque, or someone posing as Nick Albuquerque on the phone, I called his number from Google, the number I've had in my phone for years, told me to, quote, board a plane and get out of here for my sanity and the overall well-being of myself and my family. Who the fuck has a budget to just go jump on a plane and dip out? What the fuck, dude? That's not supposed to scare me? What the fuck is going on? And the police do nothing, and no one tells me shit, but I have no money to dip. So if anyone wants smoke, the DM is open. Please let me know what the fuck I did, because I have no smoke with anyone. I don't know what the fuck you people want from me. Our tent is so fucked, you guys. Look at the pole. Like, what the fuck? It is Monday. I believe it's the 28th of August. I am on my way to the aid office. I go in Saguenay, and I have gone since all of this homelessness began. They have not been able to help me in any way other than with a link card, $200 and I believe $83 a month. Which, if you can meal prep and you have a stove, and you know, I was about the gym life when all of this started, so you can make that work if you have a stove and a fridge to meal prep and save food and cook in bulk. When you're buying the majority of your food from 7-Eleven or a gas station, $280 is gone in under a week. You guys, I am so fucking swollen. Look at this. My blister just popped in my shoe. God, I need my car back. When are these people gonna get charged for what they did with my vehicle that I had just paid off? What's going on, you guys? So just an update for anyone who watched my story. We went to the aid office seeking some assistance. I fell asleep randomly while Xavier was running errands on my yoga mat, and I woke up at 1 a.m. like, this is not right. I'm not inside of my tent somewhere. I'm on some steps. So I started walking, and I came across these beautiful flowers, and I thought to myself, if I picked this flower, sure enough, security would come out and yell at me. Who is here for the Viva La Frida shoot? If I tell you guys that this lady was pissed that I took a flower, I'm talking about one leaf like this, and I cut it. I didn't even rip it. And she was beside herself. You know, I pay for those flowers. And I told her, there's probably 1,000 flowers here. I took one, just one. And again, the point I'll make and continue to make is that we get upset over the flowers getting tampered with. We get upset over our garden being trampled through, our new grass being walked on, but we don't give a fuck about the human beings who are surviving through these tremendous adversities themselves. And that is where I have a problem. That's what I mean by human rights advocate. If someone is sitting on the floor getting kicked, why aren't all of us saying, hey, stop kicking them? to do a daily check-in now because I'm pregnant and because we're still being targeted a lot. Super heavy. I want you guys to see this and hear this. Unfucking believable. So we're at Navy Pier. Just bought breakfast. I gave Xavier my last $1. He had $6. I'm fucking starving. I'm pregnant as fuck. Someone needs to fucking help me. Where the fuck are all of my sponsors? Why have I been isolated with no contact from anyone I know for like 16 weeks? Why does Xavier change as if someone is putting on his fucking skin like an outfit and there's a different person on the inside? What is going on? What the fuck is going on? This is the third time that we have to sleep. They broke the tent, as you guys know. It's $50 for a new one. I went to the Department of Aid yesterday. Nothing immediate. There are no real options. All the lists of resources are fake. I've called live like 30 or 40 times, and you guys can hear. If you have any questions about that, feel free to reference the previous lives. I'm exhausted. I miss my children. I'm not in the mood. I don't know what to even say anymore. Like, it's obscene at this point. I've said everything that can be said. Treating people this way. I have no criminal record. I'm not on any drugs. At most, I'll take a hit of pot when I'm very nauseous, or CBD I've been trying to use instead of pot since I'm pregnant. I don't like psychotropic medication. I feel like it's worse for a baby than anything, so I would never take it. I don't even take Tylenol. I have a prescription for Tylenol from being body slammed by Schiller Park's Finest. I haven't taken a single one. All I take are prenatal vitamins every day. I'll show you. Full. Haven't taken a single one. I have them all. 500 milligram. Like, it's definitely not just regular Tylenol. It looks like baby powder. Like, it's disgusting. They don't give a fuck. I report the rape. They do nothing. Cops tell us to come here, go there. That's fine. That's not fine. None of the cops who were here last year are the same cops. None of the cops who were here the year before are the same cops. You got Gog of Magog out here. I have been attacked by fake cops, and I say fake because they don't carry badge, they carry gun. And they come deep, 4 of them, and I'm by myself. Like, do I look like a fucking wizard to you motherfuckers? I'm a pregnant woman. What the fuck is wrong with you? They come always, every single time when I'm laying down. I'm laying down, and 4 dudes surround me, 3 dudes surround me. What the fuck is that? And like I said before, I just got breakfast at McDonald's, Navy Pier. This is what the fuck you get for being a contributing member of society around here. I mean, people think that it's bad that I don't have a job. I do too. Does anyone have any? I've started 6 or 7 businesses during this pandemic. They've taken them all from me. I will work at McDonald's. I have applied at McDonald's. I have a bachelor's degree. I will take any fucking job. No one wants to present with solutions, though, right? They just want to keep on forcing me to live through oppression that I've already resolved. from homelessness with $0 in the bank and no clothes, no transportation, my vehicle having been robbed and destroyed from me. A Cadillac CTS I just got done paying for. I got a job. I slept outside the first 3 weeks. I got my checks and I got myself indoors. I already solved this fucking problem. Why am I still out here? How do you guys think it affects people to wake up like this every day? How do you think it would affect a woman who used to wake up like this every day, but police got involved and I was told that everything was going to be different now? Xavier's brother's district attorney, and you'll never spend another night outside, and we're working on it. To go from that and multiple months of some kind of indifference at the very least. I'm not being woken up during those weeks. No one's pissing on my stuff or breaking my tent during those weeks. And I'm trusting and trusting and trusting that this district attorney is going to get involved, DA, and that law enforcement is going to continue to have our backs on this shit. And everyone just starts using it like a game. Oh, let's see if we can get these guys to act up and mistreat this pregnant woman, because then we have a license to kill. I'm fucking tired, bro. I'm tired of being in the middle of this shit. Why are you doing this to me? What the fuck have I done to you people? My God. I'm gonna ask again. If your daughter, who had never been in a fucking fight in her life, got jumped by 3 bitches and stabbed 11 times, would you be wondering why? How do you think my parents feel? How do you think my kids feel wondering why? How do you think I fucking feel? I don't have enemies. I don't. Anyways, but that's not harassment. I'm confused because I'm a nice girl. I am. I swear I am. But I wake up feeling like I wish I could kill this motherfucker. I would not cry for one moment if this motherfucker's brains were all over the cement right now. Not for one moment. I don't even know dude. I have never even met dude in my life. I have no idea who he is. He could have kids. He could have a wife. He could have everything. I don't give a fuck. Why do we continue to do this to people? Why do we continue to take or believe otherwise? Everyone is born good. Why do you continue to take people who are good innately and degrade them and dehumanize them and treat them like a fucking shit beneath your feet until they snap the fuck off? Why do you think that you can sit in your little car, talking your shit, putting your hands on a pregnant woman? Yeah, maybe you won, slamming me to the ground. Pregnant, slamming my head on the ground, doing nothing. But I'm still out here doing the same thing, which is nothing. Recording content, trying to survive. And you're still driving around in your same car, bullying and harassing me. Do you feel good going home at night looking at your son or daughter at the kitchen table and saying, there was a pregnant woman doing nothing wrong, violating no laws and not intimidating me in any way physically, and I beat her up. I slammed her on the ground and I slammed her head on the ground. Do you acting like that? I'm not embarrassed. Do I feel like I'm speaking from the most articulate and calm place right now? No, the fuck I do not. I feel like if I had a weapon, I might be liable to fucking deploy it. That's how I feel. I don't have mental health, or I didn't, before you motherfuckers started fucking with me again. the last shit that you people have been doing to me and that I've witnessed you do to others for the last at least several 4 years, 8 years, that's the only time my phone starts ringing. That's the only time I'm permitted a Google Voice call. Whenever they want to interrupt facts from being shared. I'm letting you know that when people fall off the deep end, they didn't fall, they were pushed. I'm letting you know that we live in a world that is abundant with more than enough to go around for everyone. So when people don't have, they're not and grow bigger and stronger. We might not have problems right now, or you might not, but you will. We all will. Because there's always going to be someone bigger and stronger. And when we allow that person who's big, that one person who's bigger and stronger to be in control of everyone, to manipulate, to exploit, to extort, to sexualize, we take away all of our freedoms, all of our free wills, and all of our ability to do anything for or to each other. What do I mean by that? Collaboration. What? Funding is freedom. Money is freedom. If they take that from us, we're slaves. So while you're sitting in your home and you still have your job and you're looking the other way to the fact that there's a bachelor's degree pregnant woman spending her 4th year in a row in the street after buying a car every page is written about the ways that they've tortured me. So while you people keep fucking walking by and pretending like it's not happening, understand that in 5 years or 10 years, it'll be happening to you. And you'll be wishing that you could have gone back on times like these and done some shit different. The purpose for these lives is because I want to remember what I did. So I had an interview for today, scheduled for today at noon, 11. I did arrive 15 minutes early. I have the screen recording of them failing to respond. So I had a decent background. My makeup was on. And Matt, if you get this, please, my phone may be tech boxed in. I don't know. I would never no-show our interview. From what I read, this is a good company to work for. And please know that I would never no-show our interview. You guys contact this guy and let him know from me, okay? You guys, look, I gave him a yolk for my hard-boiled egg, and they moved it all around. It's like they're playing soccer ball with it. So cute. It was over here, look at the yellow, and they kicked it all the way over there. They're so cute. A Zoom webinar scheduled this morning. I am pregnant, so I'm trying to hurry up and get into a paid position as immediately as soon as possible. My last paid position, as you all know, was Getir. I was there for 4 months with no problems. And then after 4 months, the day before Thanksgiving, the CEO, Langston Duggar, appeared at the job saying that there was a YouTube channel called Crazy Train making allegations and posting things about their company, about my name, and they were not happy. I was not fired. I was asked not to wear company clothing outside in public anymore, which I agreed to do. And less than a month later, I went into preterm labor with the twins. At 20 weeks, they both passed away in my hands. I delivered in the bathroom of an Airbnb at 5 months of pregnancy. Now, I have applied and obtained 20 legal jobs in the past 3 years. Today, I had an interview scheduled for right now, 11 a.m., with Matt and that's a webinar. I signed up for this, or we communicated about this for about a week now. After we're done doing this, I just have to show this as an example. People keep saying, well, what do you mean they're not letting you work? Well, what do you mean they're not letting you get a job? I want you to see this is thousands of resumes of fake interviews, of really, really suggestive, abusive language rather than an interview, being chased and stalked and bullied around by fake security guards, just things of that nature. So this is one of numerous examples. I wanted to jump on and give you guys, I'm ready to go for the interview. We packed it all up and literally came over here to leave it to use the Wi-Fi at the hospital and make a doctor's appointment while we're here. What other use is there for a hospital, right? What better of a use is there for a hospital cafeteria? Than to help the population around them gain employment and do the right thing and, be in safe situations, et cetera, and so forth. If we care about society, if that's really what we're doing here. But again, I try logging on. It will not load the webinar. And this is, again, probably the no exaggeration 100th time that I've gone through all of this. And it's just BS at the other end. So when you guys are saying that, we love you, Heather, and we're so sorry you're going through this. Thank you. I really appreciate that compassion because it's been very difficult. When you guys are saying stuff like, this is a scam, I swear to God, I want to work. I don't want to ask anyone for a fucking dollar. I was telling Xavier, every time he acts up, if he sneezes wrong, and this is one of my toxic traits, I'm so independent. I'm like, you are so lucky that God took away my vehicle and my home, because I swear to God, I had no tolerance for anyone else's shit ever, at all in any way. They took away my car so that I can't drive away from you, so that I have to work out interpersonal issues. Me being rubbed the wrong way, I'm just ready to go. You know what I mean? So I just have learned to really value my peace. And the fact that I feel like I have no control over that right now is incredibly difficult, especially because I feel as though I've worked to attain a certain level of peace. I haven't spoken with my youngest daughter 14 weeks now. That is paining me. I last took her to the park on a Monday. Also that same Wednesday of the week. The following week, she was supposed to have a dance recital. It was a Thursday, scheduled for a Thursday. Her father showed up. Everything was fine. Then he called me later that evening and said, don't even try coming to her dance recital. I said, why? What's going on? He had no further information, hung up the call, and I've not been able to reach either one of them since. My older children seem okay. I speak with them on FaceTime regularly. I did make the trip out there to bring my daughter. They're in the northwest suburbs and with no car and sometimes no fare for even the train. It's incredibly difficult to get there, but we walk there so that I could drop off my daughter a birthday gift. Xavier's father has been repaying me for all the money I spent on Airbnbs during the time that I was pregnant and working at Getir in small increments of anywhere from $80 to $100 to $200 at a time, which I really appreciate. It's the only, money that we typically get unless I'm getting a donation on Cash App, which if you guys want to donate on Cash App, thank you so much. I'd love to distract myself from this with a photo shoot. I have gotten nowhere with locating my youngest child. I cannot, for numerous reasons, rely on law enforcement. I don't know if it's because my phone is obstructed. So when I call 911, the calls have been rerouted historically, meaning someone hacks my phone and I call 911 and they reroute to a phone number that is not 911. That in itself is obstruction of justice. That is a felony. To prevent someone from calling police or law enforcement, that is a felony. But that has happened numerous times. Most recently, when I went to see my child and drop her off groceries about 2 weeks ago, and her father came out frantic and threw the groceries back onto my cart and said, absolutely not. And I said, what is going on? And he called law enforcement, and I went to the corner and I called them as well. And I said, look, if I stay there, I'm liable to get into a fist fight with this man, and I don't fight, so I'm worked up. I said, so I'm on the corner. If you guys need to come, I'm over here at an intersection less than a mile away. And the officer answers the phone, Officer Deneen. And the other officer starts saying little suggestive things. What's the significance of that? Well, Dylan, my counterpart on Love After Lockup, and whatever, lots of other roles in my life, some positive, some not so positive. He appeared on Love After Lockup with me, and that's how all of it started. So that's how everything started going public. And that's when the abuse really started and began to spiral. I just met Xavier 14 months ago, so 15, and he knew of what was going on and said that he was sent by, God and the district attorney and other powers that be to help me resolve the situation. So